Keith Myers here again. This next drill I call the twirl. It's a twirling motion, and it's kind of reminiscent of the guys that do gun tricks, you know, with the Old West six-shot revolvers, and twirl and put it in the holster, twirl and put it in the holster. It's the same thing. This is kind of a, it looks cool. It's this fancy motion when you're moving to kind of twirl and come back to a ready position, all right? But this motion has meaning. So the drill, it's like you're doing a thrust, and the thrust is either going to be a number 6 or a number 5 angle. I'm doing a thrust, and then I meet resistance, I go around it, I cut, and I thrust again. So the basis of the drill looks like this. It's a thrust, twirl, thrust, twirl, thrust, twirl, thrust, twirl, thrust, twirl. I want to get this hand involved, so I'm going to do this motion. I meet resistance, I thrust, twirl, thrust, twirl, thrust, twirl, thrust, twirl, thrust, twirl. So the habit I want to ingrain with this drill by the slapping myself is the minute I meet resistance, I'm stopped. I don't even think about it. It just twirls and cuts. I hit, I twirl, and I cut. I hit, I twirl, I cut. So I'm going to hit, I'm twirl, and I go back in again. So my thrust is stopped, I thrust. So the drill looks like this. It also keeps this hand in play, so I'm not just thinking about this hand as dead weight and I'm just doing this, right? I'm keeping this hand in play. Because sometimes I might be stopped, I twirl, I clear it, and I thrust again. So this hand is definitely in play. For the purposes of the drill, it's giving me that feedback of resistance. So the minute I feel resistance, I twirl. Now the twirl itself is, you got to get some snap there. So in the other video I talked about a power grip like this versus a pinch grip like this. And to get snap, I'm transitioning from pressure with the power grip to pressure with the pinch grip. I'm not letting go. So when I'm doing it, you can't see it in the video. So if I exaggerate it, I'm starting here, and then as it twirls, my grip goes to here, so the blade can move better in my hand. It swings through, and then when I do the cut, I'm tightening with these fingers, so I get this tightening effect. So I get that snap. So again, it's going from here, it's moving in my hand, and then it's snapping through. And I'm loosening my grip and opening my hand just so you see what I'm doing, because when I do it, I'm not letting go of the blade. It's just a matter of whether I have pressure here or pressure here in my grip. And that's what gives me that ability to control and snap. Same as we talked about the snap cut. Same thing. The snap cut goes from pressure here to pressure here to get the snap. That's how I'm getting the snap here too. It comes around. So this ends up being, you'll see later when you're moving randomly, practicing different flowing motions, you'll just see how just naturally this is a withdrawing motion that comes back to the hip for the next motion. And yeah, and it looks cool, it's twirl, but it has meaning, and that meaning is cutting through an obstacle. And next you'll see it with my partner, Will. So the twirl. The twirl, again, looks cool, and it's a good coordination practice, but it has meaning. And the meaning is I've gone to thrust at an angle 6 or an angle 5, and Will stopped me, right? He sticks his arm out, he stopped me, so I automatically come around and I cut and I thrust again. So he stops me, he's cut, and I thrust. It can be this number 5 angle where I'm coming here, so he's coming directly down, and I'm coming across. Or it can be more out here, and I can still cut. It's not going to work too well here because I can't twirl. So it's mainly for angles 6 and angle 5, right? So I come in, he stops me, this twirl comes around, and I hit. So I speed it up, he stops me, he's cut, and I'm in. You can also use it let's say I'm a little slow and he's a powerful guy and he grabs my arm and he's got me, right? And it's a struggle, right? Well, my knife gives me leverage. So even though he might be a strong, powerful guy, I can still swing that knife around, come across this way, and he's cut and he's thrust. So he grabs me, he's a powerful, strong guy, it's a struggle, I just come this way and I thrust. Same motion, right? The twirl. So it's fun, it looks cool, but it definitely has meaning.